Good morning once again. In the previous video, we have started the discussion on double scaffolding or mason's scaffolding. So I think we have completed this portion. Okay. So here you can see two sets of standards. This diagram is more clear. Okay. Mason's scaffolding. Here you can see. So there are put locks which are away from the wall, which are little bit away from the wall. Okay, so there will be ledgers also which are appearing as a small dots. Okay, small dots here, small rectangle dots are appear. Okay, these things we have explained. Now here, so it is again supported by inclined shores that are called as rackers. Here you can see hoop iron. Here you can see sole plate. Here you can see sole plate. Okay, so now this is about double scaffolding. Now what is happening here? Sometimes you need to work, you don't want to support the standards on the ground. You don't want your standards, what are the standards or scaffoldings are there, no, you don't want it to support it on the ground, you want it on the suspended. Okay, so that is why we call it as a needle scaffolding. Needle means one inserting member will come, so when this needle is used, or it is called as cantilever scaffolding, it's called as cantilever scaffolding. Okay, so now, okay, cantilever scaffolding is generally used when ground is weak to support the standards. Cantilever or needle scaffolding is used when ground is weak to support that one. Construction of upper part of the wall is required. Okay, so it is required to keep the ground near the wall free for traffic flow. So under these three conditions, cantilever scaffolding is used. Here you can see this is a existing wall. Okay, so one needle beam is inserted like this. And above this needle beam there will be standard. Are you getting this point? I will just draw once again. First the wall will be there like this. Next, in that wall body, the needle beam is going to be inserted. This is the second stage. Needle beam is going to be inserted. Parallelly, on one side the standards will be raised this side, another side there will be post is also raised to make it stable. What has happened? One side standards will be raised and another side posts will be raised. Here also it is supported to the slab or floor. Here also it is supported to the tide or ledges. Once these standards are raised, then again the same thing. The ledgers will be tied here. I will draw with the red color. Standards are there. Same thing. Ledgers will come here. Later, above the ledger, you will put locks. Above the ledgers, you will lay put locks. And above the put locks, you have working platform. Once this is done, you will give support from the sidewise also. From the bottom also you are giving support. So this is called as strut. Always inclined members are called as strut. So this type of arrangement is called as single frame. So here you can have double frame also. The same thing, wall is there. Okay, so here you are going to insert the needles like this, okay, needle like this. Two frames will come. One first frame will be here. Okay, first frame of standards, second frame of standards. Okay, two frames will come, and to support this one you have needle beam like this. And once needle beam is inserted, it is supported on here and it is given supported on here, and it will act as one strut. So this is a needle beam. So this inclined member is what? Here it is written. It is a strut. Needle beam is inserted here. I will draw once again. First, what they are going to do here, needle beam is inserted. To support that one, you are providing strut. Once the needle beam is inserted, two frames of standards are put. frames of standards are put. Two frames. Okay, two frames of standards are will be put. Above that one you are going to put locks, and below that put locks you will be having ledgers. You will be having ledgers. Okay, so this is the what is that, needle scaffolding. One is single frame, another is double frame. Okay, this is the site. This is the site diagram, site photograph of needle beam scaffolding. Okay, here you can see the inclined struts, inclined struts. Here you can see the needles. Here you can see the needles, inclined struts. This is the working platform. This is the working platform. A needle beam scaffolding or cantilever scaffolding. This is called as cantilever scaffolding. Okay. Now here you can see it is called as suspended scaffolding. It is called as suspended scaffolding. So from the top of the roof, the ropes will be laid down, pulley arrangement is made, and you will be given one working platform. This is for cleaning or minor repair work. This is called as suspended scaffolding. This is called as suspended scaffolding. You can see it in this diagram also. Okay. Okay, this is another photo of suspended scaffolding. This is a suspended from the top of the roof. So working platform, guardrails are provided here. Guardrails are provided. Here you can see this is another photo of trestle. This is called as trestle scaffolding, which is generally used inside of a building. Trestle scaffolding is generally used inside of a scaffolding. Here you have moving parts. Here you have moving parts. So that is why it is written like this. Okay, here it is written trestle scaffolding. Okay. Trestle scaffolding is generally used for painting and repair works inside a room. It is generally used inside a room up to height of 5 meter. Up to height of 5 meter. So generally the working platform is supported on the movable, such as tripods, ladders mounted on wheels. Tripods, ladders and mounted on wheels. If you see this diagram, you'll understand. This will act as one tripod, no? Three type of standards are given. Tripod, like this tripod, you can see the tripod, and here you can see the movable parts. Here it is not shown. Try to understand. Here the movable parts will be there, easily repairing inside of a room. Okay. Now next is what? This, the last one, steel scaffolding. Steel means all the members are made up of steel only. Here all the members are made up of steel only. Okay, here you can see the members are made up of MS steel pipes. Naming of the member is same. Work standards, vertical members are called as standards. This horizontal members are called as ledges. Okay, these are called as ledges. So you have guardrail which will protect from falling of the workmen's. Okay, you have guardrails and wooden planks, working platform, but the joining is done using couplers. The joining is done using couplers. Okay, so like this the steel form scaffolding is also used. Here if you see the diagram of steel scaffolding, you will understand. So this is just what? Trestle. Trestle means using tripod, ladders arrangement. Can you see here? Tripod is also there and ladder arrangement is also there for minor repair work. Okay, for minor repair work. Now this is about steel scaffolding. This is what? Steel scaffolding. All the members are made up of steel. Here you can see joints are done using couplers. So these are called as couplers. So member name will be same. Standards, footlocks, ledges. All things will be same. So here you are going to provide the wooden platform. Here you are going to provide the wooden platform. Okay. So here the largest portion for the construction of any bridge end is there, no? So there you are provided with strong couplers. Here you can see the strong couplers. These are called as couplers used in the joints. Some maybe sometimes braces can also be used like this. Diagonal braces can also be used here. Okay, no problem. Okay. So this is about steel.